Well, I'm back again. It's Saturday, so this is Rex Miller's office makeover, and Luke Asper standing over the side here. We're going to demo a few of the items that are different. Now, this is the standard MacBook camera and microphone. So the video, this is the standard video. Let's look at it with the new Epocam app, which is just $8. And so it uses your iPhone, and this is my new favorite toy. So here's the Epocam. Ta-da! Look at this. So my whole studio comes alive. Now, one of the things we're working on too is that I've got this lighting coming down here, but I've got a shadow. So Luke came up today to look at the lighting options I've got, and I still have one of the generic LED lights that we took down and put on the side. So now Luke is going to turn it on to just show how that takes the shadow away and makes my appearance more natural, just like a well-lit room. Lighting is so important, and it's the least expensive item I've found that really ups the quality of, regardless of whatever you're using, whether you're using your standard laptop camera or you're using whatever. It just makes everything better, and it's the least expensive. So now the LED is taking that shadow, and we're ready to play with a few more toys. So this is the stage 4 renovation. Monday, I received my cam link, which means the next camera I'll be able to use will be my DSLR. And I really think this is the new wave for executive offices, that they'll have their own on-the-fly studio that they can record content and then get it edited quickly instead of having to walk down to a corporate studio with lots of cameras or expensive equipment and expensive people. We've made a few minor adjustments. I'm using the Epocam on my iPhone. We've taken the Philips Hue lights, which were on the wall, into two lampstands to be able to highlight some of the artifacts that I have in the office. We've moved the chair out because the color really didn't fit. It's a nice chair, but it kind of creates a center of focus, and Luke is just helping do a lot of refining. And it's really, you know, the real art of this are the details, the small details, the angles of the lighting, the level of the lighting, the color of the lighting, and just getting this office feel. The other thing you'll notice too, we finished the back by putting a frame around the magnetic whiteboard. And just as a reminder, the magnetic whiteboard by itself was just too much glare. So I bought a mat that we cut to fit it. It's a matte finish vinyl, and I can use Post-it notes, and I'm using the main flip chart Post-its to have Post-it notes up there, and that's primarily how I think anyway. If I need to do some drawing or writing or sketching, I can always take that white mat down. It's up there by rare earth magnets. Those really stick. So you're seeing kind of the final touches of phase 4. Phase 5 is next Saturday, and every week we're just tweaking it a little bit more, experimenting with new apps to see what it will look like, what it sounds like. Right now, the go-to is the Rode Go mic. I've been testing that out, and it's great. One of the little pieces of information you need to know is it's got 3 volume settings that you don't know about. So if it accidentally is on the high volume setting, you'll get distortion. If you look at the dB button underneath and you just press it, you'll see it go to a low level, a mid level, and a high level. And it's really hard to find that on the internet. So that's your tip here, and I just saved you 45 minutes. So we're gonna pause for a couple minutes and install the Rode Micro Mini on the boom, and we're gonna test that out as well. So we're getting set up. It's all coming together, and it's not difficult, but there's a lot of details that I really need somebody like Luke to help walk me through all the little refinements. We're going to offer something very similar to you, either over the phone or through a series of videos to help you get yours set up. Starting to notice just blurry backgrounds, bad backlighting, someone's sitting by a window and you can't see them, it's all shadow, very fuzzy, distorted, sound breaking up. So all these little touches are really vital to have a great experience. If this is going to be a primary medium of conversation and exchange and business, this has to be just as good an experience as someone coming to your office. So we're going to pause, we'll be back, and stay tuned. And we're back to test 3 microphones. One is what you're hearing now is my MacBook microphone. Then there's the Samson Meteor, and finally the Rode Video Micro. We've just installed it on the boom, so it's right above my head. And we tested it and really heard a clear difference. And the difference is in the reverb. The Rode Video Micro is much clearer and crisper. We'll see if you can hear the same thing too, but let's now try the Samson Meteor. All right, so this is the Samson Meteor that you're listening to. Still very clear, but I heard a little bit of boom in the room or fuzziness. And now we'll do the Rode mic. Now this is the Rode mic, and one of the things I will let you know, we had to fumble around a little bit to figure out how the cabling goes. So the Rode cable that comes needs to be in the computer. The gray part needs to be in the computer, and then you can attach it to a cable. We tried attaching a cable first, and then the Rode cable into the microphone. That didn't work at all. So a little bit of fumbling around, testing, but this is what you'll hear if you're using the Rode Video Micro. Okay, now we're going to pause again and then wrap this thing up. So in wrapping this up, first of all, this was all shot on Zoom. So Luke didn't use his DSLR camera. I haven't used mine. Stage 5 next week is going to be the DSLR. The improvements we made today, we shifted the lighting to give a little more highlighting on some of the artifacts. We framed the back so I can use it, teach from it, but it looks more professional. We shifted around the mic. We have the boom mic now, and we've got the Rode Video Micro involved. We shifted some of the lighting. I've got the lighting in front of me is a little further back. I've got some side lighting to get rid of the shadow. Lots of little refinement. So why is this important? Why am I spending time doing this? As I said, my previous business model was to get on a plane on Mondays and be in front of people delivering great experiences. I have to now replicate great experiences in a virtual environment. Technology is either enhances it or highlights the deficiencies of sound, of light, of the experience. Now, there's a learning curve too. There's behavioral habits and ways to use this. I call it the social technology. Behind every technology, there's a social technology, and that is the optimal way you use this. Everybody's just learning what that is right now. For example, the social technology of a hammer is you hammer nails. It doesn't do a very good job screwing in screws. So this Zoom medium, and whether it's Hangout Meet or Meet Hangouts, whatever Google now calls it, or WebEx, all of those have different idiosyncrasies that have to be learned to have a smooth experience. I think the future will be every executive office is going to have a ready-to-go studio, so they don't have to walk down to their corporate studio, have 3 or 4 techies, get them ready, lots of lighting, green screen. All of those things are unnecessary today, and at a very low cost, everybody can deliver what I believe will be much higher quality, professional looking experiences and videos. I think that's going to be the future. So again, if you want some help, I'm not the expert. I will share with you the strategic reasons why this is the new norm. But Luke Asper at Asper Studios, he's been developing this and helping several of my colleagues and clients convert their offices into a ready-to-go agile studio. I think that's the next step for all of us. Take care, and we'll come back next week for stage 5.